Now, the one scale that's really important for us to get to know in this grade is the major scale. Now, it's called the major scale because major means big or important. This is the one that all music theory is compared to, well, most of music theory. So, let's talk about how it's structured. Now, the major scale has 8 notes in it. So, up here on the board, let's just put the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. So, for example, if I started on the note C here, I would just ascend, or if I started on, say a C again, I could descend through the notes. Remember, scales are always in ascending or descending order. Now, if I started on a G here, I'm always going to end on a G at the end. Remember, we said the first and last are the same. So, I'll put here -1 to remind you that 8 will have the same name as the first note. Now, the distance between the notes is very important. You cannot change the pattern. We call those distances intervals. There's 2 we've learnt so far with tones and semitones. So let's have a look at how this is structured. So from the first to the second note is always a distance of a tone. And I'll put a T for tone. 2 to 3 is also a tone. 3 to 4 are always next to each other, and I'll put S for semitone there. So they're right together. Then it goes tone, then tone, then tone, and the 7th to the 8th one is a semitone again. So 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 are always together in this scale. So that pattern, it's essential that you memorize it. You need to know it off by heart. All right, so I used to always think of it as just tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. All right, 3 and 4 together, 7 and 8 together. And that's the pattern we're going to use to learn our major scales.